Well, I want to welcome everyone here and say hello. I'm David Farner. I work here at UPMC, but I'm also a proud graduate of Westminster College and also on the Board of Trustees. And I'm very excited about this partnership. These are two great organizations, institutions that have been important in my life, continue to be important in my life, and I'm excited about the opportunity that what we can do together to work to serve this community and serve the people that are in need. And we have several other people that will talk to you about the details, but I wanted to welcome all of our friends from New Wilmington and from Newcastle. We're excited about actually both about new partnership with UPMC, the UPMC Jameson partnership, and now our partnership with Westminster. I think it's great for that region, great for that community, and great for the service the needs of UPMC delivering care throughout the region. And also I'd just like to welcome all my fellow Westminster grad colleagues that work here at UPMC. I think we have somewhere between 100 to 150 graduates that work at UPMC, and so hopefully we'll get to double that in the next couple of years. And I think with the nursing program, we'll triple it. And so we're excited about that. And I wanted to introduce to you to Dr. Kathy Richardson, and we're very excited about Dr. Richardson coming to Westminster as the 15th president. And we're excited about her leadership. We're excited about her dedication and commitment to the students, to liberal arts, and I think this is a wonderful match. So, Dr. Kathy Richardson.
Thank you, Dave, and thanks to you and all of your colleagues who worked so tirelessly to organize this wonderful event, to announce this special partnership between UPMC and Westminster College. Well, I am a new president, and over the past few months I've given lots of thought to the needs of our students and to the needs of the communities we serve. Our students, past, present, and future. The communities that we serve across western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio. They are the we in Westminster, an idea that's become the theme of my first year at the college. And that we now includes our friends at UPMC and the Jameson School of Nursing as we embark on this partnership that will bring a 4-year comprehensive liberal arts BSN program to the region. Our rural health focus will capitalize on the college's geographic assets and the communities in Lawrence County. And we believe it will attract students to this high-need area of healthcare. A Westminster liberal arts education will ensure that our nursing students will bring such skills as critical thinking, complex, ethical problem solving, oral and written communication, research, empathy, and collaboration with others to the classroom and then to the workplace. These students will understand that healthcare is not just a surgical procedure or medication taken twice a day. Instead, they will know that health is a complex process that must be viewed through multiple lenses. Lenses of history, science, culture, gender and race, cognitive and physical abilities, and economics. Our students will be poised to apply these and other perspectives and respond to the healthcare needs in our communities. Well, it's not the first time that Westminster and Jameson have worked together successfully, and I'm confident that what we're doing here is timely, it is important, and it's critical. I'm grateful for the vision that underlies this partnership, the courage that drove taking a risk, and the leadership commitment across our institutions to make this partnership succeed. And along with former and current administrators and the faculty at Westminster College, one of the key UPMC figures in making this partnership work is Dr. Linda Kometz, Executive Director of the UPMC Schools of Nursing and Director of the UPMC Shadyside School of Nursing. And I'll ask Dr. Kometz to come and offer some comments. Thank you.
This program is truly an example of a partnership. And I have to thank some very special people. My co-conspirator, Dr. Jamie McMinn from Westminster. He is the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs. We've been working on this for quite some time. Tricia Ryan has been appointed as Westminster School of Nursing Director for the BSN program, currently in development. Tricia. And Jane Sheehan, who's the director of the Jameson Memorial Hospital School of Nursing, who is an instrumental partner in this with me. I think we all agree the need for baccalaureate-prepared nurses in Lawrence and Mercer County is pretty profound. And I think this partnership leverages our individual strengths. Westminster College's strong liberal arts foundation and Jameson's 100-year-plus history of educating exceptional clinical performing nurses. The way this program will work, a traditional high school age student will enter Westminster College as a freshman, living on campus probably, and completing a pretty much traditional freshman year. At the completion of the junior year, the Westminster student will graduate from our school, get a diploma, and be eligible to sit for NCLEX. They will sit for their state boards, NCLEX, between the junior and senior years in the summer. Once they pass, they return to Westminster, in a figurative sense, to finish the RN to BSN program in their senior year in a live, full-time format. The added benefit of this RN to BSN program is that we can attract local nurses who are practicing in the area to complete their RN to BSN in either a full-time day or a part-time day format. Jameson Memorial Hospital will continue to operate their regular program, admitting students through their regular pathways. Now you will hear from Jim Dewar, a family physician at UPMC. He also chairs our Department of Family Medicine, and he's a Westminster College graduate. And we always think he's like a little legend because while he was a student at Westminster, he taught biology to the Jameson Hospital School of Nursing students. So I'll turn it over to Jim.
That was a long time ago. But if you can imagine being a senior in college and coming to your classmates and said, I've been chosen to teach anatomy to nursing students. I was very popular. I'm really happy to be here, and certainly my family has a long tradition with Westminster, and my parents are here today and are proud graduates. We have aunts and uncles and cousins who've all attended Westminster. Many of us have graduated. And actually, a little touch and go I heard from my dad when he talked to his classmates at the reunions, but my mom got him through, so that's the important thing. When I heard about this program, I was very excited about it. I really think it's a brilliant idea, mainly because Westminster is a brilliant school, and anytime they say that, a partnership, I really get excited about it. But what really is important to me as a Western Pennsylvania physician is that there is a really great need in our state for well-trained health professionals. And this shortage, although it's statewide, is really acutely felt in our rural areas and our small cities. And there have been chronic shortages here, and this is a state that is getting a little grayer, and our workforce is getting a little grayer. So it's great to find new pipelines to replenish the workforce and care for the folks that live here. Although life in rural and small town Pennsylvania is immensely satisfying as someone who enjoyed that experience, it has been really difficult in the healthcare professions to get people who are trained in an urban environment to then leave the big city and come back to these areas. So one of the things we've learned in family medicine is you got to grow your own. And this is a great opportunity to train people locally, to train people in the setting where they can work and have a rewarding career and get them to go there. The greater Lawrence County area is very fortunate to have a strong medical system like UPMC Jameson and a tradition of excellence in education at Westminster, so close to each other. So combining the strengths of these two partners is an excellent model for helping to relieve the nursing shortage in areas both inside and outside the hospital setting. So closing our program today is one of UPMC's key executives, Sandy Rader, who also attended Westminster, wanted a nursing major, and left to enroll at Jameson School of Nursing and went on to a long nursing career in advanced degrees. Sandy and I were comparing notes, and she feels that perhaps I may have been one of her proctors there. Of course, she looks exactly the same, and I may look quite different, a little different than I did 30 years ago. But Sandy, please tell us your story.
Thank you very much. And I love this graphic because there are so many things that come full circle in life, and this partnership represents that for me. Westminster College holds a place of honor in my family. My late brother Rick began the tradition, and he was the first in the family to attend Westminster. He met his wife Sandy there. She attended Westminster and graduated from there. She was a cheerleader there. And then Sandy found herself cheering on the sidelines of Westminster 20 years later because her son attended Westminster and he was a baseball player there. My sister Sherry attended Westminster, her husband, my brother-in-law attended Westminster, my niece attended Westminster, and then I was there for just a year. I want to say, I see that Pitt tie, so to the Pitt folks in the room, I did think about going to Pitt for about half a second. I grew up in a very small town, very sheltered childhood experience, and so we traveled to Pitt, and I was going to tour the campus, and I did that with my family. And at the end of that tour, my mother put me in the car. Doug, where's Doug? He knows my mother. And she said to me, you will go to Westminster. So that I did. And I loved my time at Westminster, but realized at the end of that freshman year that I wanted to be a nurse. And Westminster did not have a nursing program. So I traded my dorm room at Shaw Hall. I was in the little wing, that smaller wing in Shaw. I still have the t-shirt. So I traded that dorm room for the May Emma Hoyt residence at Jameson, where I roomed with my twin sister, and we were on our way to becoming nurses. We had an incredible experience, an experience that set us both up for much success. We boarded that school bus at Jameson to spend the day in microbiology and anatomy and physiology and all of those other freshman courses that we had as part of Jameson's curriculum, but took the courses at Westminster. At that, I graduated with my diploma in nursing, and I moved away and completed my bachelor's and my master's degrees in the Midwest. But people from Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania, always come back to Western Pennsylvania. And so when I was planning to return, my experiences taught me that I wanted to join a large health system. You know, Doug and I talked about that when I was considering coming home. And at that point, I joined UPMC. I was thrilled when the announcement was made that Jameson would become UPMC Jameson, and they would be delivering world-class care to the community of my heart, and now joining the school of my heart. In closing, where are all those Westminster family grads today? My late brother left Westminster to run our family business, and he did that until he passed away. When he did, my sister took over that family business and running that. His wife Sandy recently retired after a long career in education. Their son went on to law school after his days at Westminster. A couple of years ago, he was named by Pittsburgh Magazine as one of the up-and-coming attorneys in our city. And last week, he was the youngest attorney in his law firm to be made partner. My brother-in-law went on to med school, and today serves his community as a successful family practice physician, and my niece is a phenomenal school teacher in the neighboring Neshannock School District. Westminster breeds success. So to Dave, to Dr. Richardson, to Linda, I congratulate you. This partnership is an incredible investment into the Newcastle community, the New Wilmington community, and the surrounding region. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sandy, and thank you all. And we just again welcome you all here. We're just going to have some time for cocktails and some hors d'oeuvres and to mingle. So again, thank you for taking the time to come here and to learn about our new exciting partnership.